Hello, dear Gemini, and welcome to your July 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, dear Gemini, please do subscribe. So let's get started. Let's see what is in store for Gemini's Sun, Moon, and Rising this month. Starts with such a beautiful energy, my dear Gemini. It's all about the money, honey. It's all about the money. So, you are getting lucky breaks wherein you can make more money. So, are you being intelligent enough to seize the opportunity, to see the opportunity, and then to seize it? Okay, then I also see a luck factor here. There is a lot of chance here for you that a flourishing path is opening in front of you and you need to walk. Everything opens in front of us regarding opportunities, careers, but are we ready to take the first steps? Because then what happens is that we say, oh, this was supposed to happen, but nothing happened. Well, nothing happened because we didn't do anything about it. The more we stay still, the less we are going to progress. So we need to take the first baby steps towards some things. So in the first week, you have all those opportunities that are coming in front of you, my dear Geminis, and this is where your Gemini intelligence has to work, and you have to really see what is working in my favor and what is not, and just go ahead and jump into it and see what it is giving out, because I see the luck energy for you. For Gemini students also, you are on a lucky break over here. This is what I see, and you have to make the most of it, my dear Gemini students, and know that there are no shortcuts to success. You have to go through what you have to go, that is hard work only, to yield, I would not say hard work, but smart work, in order to yield good results, is what I see. But my dear Geminis, if you were having problems regarding money matters, then I see that some solutions are coming here and really good opportunities to make money are coming your way. For some of you, you might also land up into some good lucky breaks regarding your work. This is what I see. If you were looking for a job also that pays you well, you might almost land into a job like that in the first week. It's a luck energy that I see for Geminis in the first week. And then we go to the second week. And there also, my dear Geminis, you are roaring with energy. You are really passionate in what you are doing. You are being very charismatic. You are attracting attention of people. I also see, my dear Geminis, is that you're very intense and passionate about what you do, and what you do in your personal as well as your professional life. So in your professional life, you're going to put in a lot of energy in order to get things achieved. You achieve the things that you want to. You're going to make night and day one and just work towards things. This is what I see, my dear Geminis. Your heart is on fire when it comes to sentiments. You're going to be very passionate with your loved one, and know that too much of passion can lead to destruction and can lead to fights also, because if your passion is not met with the equal passion, then what happens is that you feel disappointed because your expectations are not being met. So instead of that, just let the flame burn with its proper intensity, not too much of flame and then push nothing at all. Instead, it's better to have, it's like, something that goes on steadily forever, right? So just be like that when it comes to your sentiments. But in your workplace, yes, you can be a volcano and you can achieve a lot, is what I see. For student Geminis also, I see that you will do very well because you have all the dynamism, all that energy that requires to be there inside of you to complete those assignments, to complete that particular thing that you are supposed to complete studying before you give that test, my dear, our exam, my dear Gemini students. And I also can see that for some of the Geminis, you need to be very careful when it comes to your blood pressure, when it comes to your nerves. You need to be very, very careful, because the second week can play on these parts of your body, especially your heart. Okay, you need to be careful about that, and don't enter into unnecessary arguments because they are not going to lead you anywhere. All right, this is going to end up in a big fight. So avoid that argument part completely in the second week. Okay, put it for later, and you don't need to argue, you can just discuss, right? And then we go to the third week, my dear Geminis. And the third week for you over here, you have been spending a lot of money. and you feel, I'm in a tight corner right now. I'm in a tight corner regarding money matters. I shouldn't have lent this much of money to that relative, to that friend who wanted so much of money from me, and now I don't have money for myself. What do we do, my dear Geminis? Now, when you listen to this video, put your saving on one side for yourself, and then whatever is the surplus, if anybody comes and asks you for money, or any sudden expenditure arises that you have to fix this and fix that in the house, or your office, some problem happens, that they can't pay you for that month, for example, then you have some money on the side, okay? Because the third week is gives you an uncomfortable position when it comes to money matters. Regarding students also, some kind of sacrifices will be required, because you will not have that much of money in order to join that particular class also. This is what I see in the third week. So just be careful regarding money matters, and survey all your things, like, don't be in the habit of just leaving your priceless possessions out in the open, okay? It's a sure shot invitation to somebody who wants to take it away. You can be robbed in the third week. So take care of your material possessions, okay? Especially ladies, okay? Because we have that habit, we will just remove our jewelry and keep it anywhere sometimes. And I have that very bad habit. I just don't lock anything and just keep it out in the open. Sometimes my maid used to come and scold me. She used to say, "Madam, please don't keep all these things like this, because if it's lost, you will blame me for it." I said, "No, I'll not blame you for anything. It's my mistake. I'll blame myself for it, because I was not careful about it." So here in the third week, you need to be very careful, my dear ones, okay? Regarding your money matters, your priceless possessions, your material stuff, you need to be careful. And we go to the last week. Now, the last week, you can land into problems regarding administrative stuff. Like, you are going in your vehicle and you don't carry your papers, and then the cop stops you, and then, "Where are your papers, ma'am, monsieur? Where are your papers?" Well, sorry, I forgot them at home. Okay, I don't forget mine. So here you have, that's a big fine for you. Oh, you didn't pay those bills at that time. The date is gone. Extra money to be put and pay the fine. This kind of things can happen with Geminis. In the last week, be careful, because there can be some kind of challenges, my dear Gemini, for you. Some kind of pushing your nerves. Yeah, this is what is happening. It can also be because of financial matters also, that you're running short of money, or you were expecting some contracts to come in, sales to happen. They haven't happened. So you're finding yourself in a tight corner regarding money matters. So you're not feeling fine. So you're throwing your anger, or that you get frustrated because of that also, is what is seen, my dear Gemini, in the last week. In the last week, you can enter into arguments very, very easily. So as I told you, in the second week itself, I had told you that this can happen. In the second week itself, I had told you that this kind of problem can happen, my dear Geminis. So please be careful in the last week, that you don't enter into any kind of a fight or argument. Discuss, and if you feel you're losing your temper, you can just say, "We will discuss this later on." Okay, just put it when you are more composed inside of you, and more, you have known everything. Because sometimes in our impulse, we can make some kind of wrong decisions and lose some relations forever. So in the last week, please be careful, because I see that there are going to be certain challenges that will arise, either if you're traveling also, or either when you are at work, some kind of colleagues, with some colleague there can be some problem, or with your boss, or if you are the boss and with your employees, you can have that problem also. So finding yourself on the same page than the others is going to be difficult in the last week, and so is it for Gemini students also, so you need to be very careful, my dear Gemini students. Don't enter into any kind of arguments, just study, do your best, okay, and leave the rest, okay. So that is how it is going to be. And please take care of your material possessions, my dear Geminis, because I see a lot of money energy and some kind of problems also around it, so we need to be careful. All right, my dear Geminis, so thank you for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.